We're 0.6 miles from the top of Big Bald. Super ups coming because guess what? There's another AT alternate for bad weather. You go to the right, I'm sure it bypasses the very top, which it's looking like we're going to get. The fog is clearing up. It's so foggy you couldn't see across 20 yards this morning. But the AT goes left and up. Let's see what happens today. 0.4 miles to the top. This is a killer climb, but some of the other hikers we've talked to, and that's where we're going, have said at least there's no rock scrambles like the last one we took. That's looking down very steep. There's a lot of this. It's not bad at all, other than the steepness is really tough. Mr. Sun is out. I think we're going to have some fantastic views up there. I stopped to take my puffy and my rain jacket off because it was just getting hot with this work climbing. All right, let's see what happens at the top. Just broke out of the trees. That's where I'm coming from. It's quite brisk, but I took my puffy and my rain jacket off. I just have a t-shirt and gloves and a buff. But look at this. We're going to get up here. I think I'm going to have fantastic views. Wow. And that's where I'm going. Hopefully not too many more ups. I got, what's your handle? Wow, this is spectacular. As I leave Big Bald, that other hill over there I think is Little Bald, and you can see the path. Be walking down that, and there's a shelter about 1.2 miles. Stop, and I'm going to eat last night's dinner. It was too cold. We just went to bed. What a view. Gosh. What better time to do a little trail time as I head down the other side of Big Bald toward Little Bald. Actually, I think that's Little Bald. Tom was way up there on that hill. He just doesn't know how to enjoy the moment. Yeah, he does. I shouldn't say that. He does. He just doesn't wait as long as me. I could sit up here for a long time. Oh gosh. This is quite a down. It's not bad. Actually, it's not bad at all. I'm not even using my poles. I think that's probably Erwin back in that little valley. All right, next stop is shelter for dinner or lunch. Went up on Bald Mountain Shelter. I think it was 1.7 from the top of Big Bald. We're not staying here. But the next shelter's over 10. I can't make it, I don't think. I don't know if I want to try. Oh wow, this is a double decker. Cool. I've come downhill from Big Bald a long way, and now we're going to have to go up to Little Bald, so it's going to be a really good climb. You hate it when you have to go down so far and then you know you're going to go back up, but that's okay. It should be some more great shots. Probably not the elevation that I was. Well, definitely not. See the dog? He just came up behind me. Remember Stacy and I hiking at night, one came up behind us without barking and scared the ever-loving crap. It was pitch black. Well, the dog is pitch black. Guess what this is? He passed me a while ago. It's a bear hunting dog. He's got a collar on, GPS collar. Must have a bear around here somewhere. I'm glad he's here with me. Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's up? What's up? What's up? You good boy? You good boy? Are you on a trail? Go find him. He wants to play with you. They can scare the heck out of you coming up behind you without barking. He's still right out in front of me, going slow, and then he goes kind of sideways. He's on to something. I bet he's got some bear smell there. He's been with me for about 10 minutes. I hope it's not a mama bear. She'll come after both of us. Uh-oh, what you got? You got something? Oh, you're gonna mark it. All right, yeah. That way the bears will be scared. Came from way down there. This is called High Rocks. Now, I didn't go up the High Rocks Blue Trail. Probably put you up on top of that thing. But this is AT. And we're getting towards the end of the day. And I'm totally exhausted. It's just about 5 o'clock. Let me walk up here a little bit. Pretty amazing. It's High Rocks, all right. Okay. All right, this is day 9, leaving Spivey Gap late because of the fact Tom had an ankle injury and they had to get him back into town, and we had to reshuttle our cars, so it's almost noon. And I'm continuing on by myself, and I have I forgot what it said back there. Close to 5 miles to the next shelter. And originally we had intended to get up from here and go the full 11 miles in to Erwin. But now, so this late of a start, I'm going to try to just get to the shelter, and then I'll have a nice easy day into Erwin tomorrow to finish the hike. It's cold. It's supposed to be real cold again tonight. Just going to take it nice and easy. Enjoy the hike as best I can. Hopefully there'll be some views. Okay, let's do a little bit of trail time. That's behind me. And as I walk up here, listen to the river running beside me. This is what I'm going up. It's not super steep, but I have to stop about every 30, 40 feet. Breathe a while. So far it's starting out cool day, which is fine hiking. One of the few bridges. Mostly it's just hopping across rocks, but we're close to the road, so probably set up for day hikers. As you saw in that last clip, the colors are really, really nice. I don't know if they're max, but they're beautiful. This is the way I came from. Now watch the colors as I turn. Well, try to go slowly. Start turning to yellows as I turn around this. It's very steep down there on the right, but the colors are so bright. Let's see what's around the corner. Maybe it's a big old bear. Nope, not yet. That's where it came from. And this is where I'm going for the night. No Business Knob shelter. Actually, I can't believe I'm here. Made real good time, and I knew it was short distance, so I knew I had plenty of time. All right, and that's where I'm going tomorrow. I see the white blaze. Cool. Here early. I hope they have a privy.
Softball girl. Right.
That's what I was gonna say. So close.
I can get 3 different angles.
He got it. Yay. Now is the rock heavy enough? This is day 10, last day, 6.3 miles into Erwin. There's a couple of spots that's supposed to be really good views of the river. I forgot what the name of the river is. Nolichucky or something. I'll put a text in here. So I'm guessing I'm going to be there about 1. I spent the night at the shelter you've seen pictures of, and there was 2 different groups. And first group was a segment group that started at Davenport Gap, which is just up from Standing Bear. So they started close to the same spot Tom and I did. Tom, as I've probably already mentioned, turned his ankle yesterday, and we ended up having to take him into town. I had to get a shuttle and take him into town and then re-shuttle myself. So that's why we didn't complete it in 9 days, which was the original. So it was only 5.5 miles or something like that up to the shelter. And I didn't start till afternoon, but it's a nice easy hike all by myself. Just take my time. Kind of enjoyed relaxing. Low mileage, I didn't have to rush. And today the same thing. Started a fire last night. One of the guys there started it. I got up early this morning and stoked the coals and put some more kindling on and got it going good. It was a good night, even though it was supposedly the coldest night was like either 33 or 32 at the shelter. So it was cold, a little bit colder than my liking. But I've slept cozy. I had to put all my clothes on and my rain jacket to insulate me. What else? I hope to eat one more time at Burned Out Barbecue when I get to Erwin sometime before I leave, and then head home. So it's been good. Oh, I see some views starting to come up. I see the mountains back over there. So as we get close to Erwin, we'll get some good shots. All right, just coming out of the woods, and my first good glimpse of the hillside. Got some what could be a beautiful pictures of the river coming into Erwin in maybe a couple of hours. Update on what I had said earlier about there was actually 3 groups of people there. There was 2 guys and a gal. The one guy was the guy that looked like my old buddy Joe Early, and his fiance or wife, he showed me a picture of him proposing to her out in Wyoming, and some fantastic scenery. And then there was a second group of guys that stayed in the shelter I stayed in. They're all from the Panhandle area, I think Air Force, older guys, probably in their 50s. They were, I think there was 5 of them, maybe 4. And then there's a group of about 5 or 6 southbounders, sobos, came in, and they came in later. We had a fire going, and they camped out in tents because there wasn't any room in the shelter. So it was the largest group I was around since I've been hiking. Like I said, this is day 10. So, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow night. So any thoughts of moving on are gone now. Are moving farther or hiking a little bit further. I definitely, my legs feel pretty strong today, but I'm thinking that's only because it's been level and then downhill. So, but man, if the weather was like mid-50s, upper 40s, that'd be perfect, but it's not. Check out this view of the Nolichucky River. I've just been coming down several thousand feet from where I was, probably up there on that mountain or the one over there. We're still this high above Erwin. Nolichucky runs through or by Erwin. Let's see what's up here. I think there's one more view spot where you can actually see through really well, but it's another 1/10 of a mile or so. Oh, there we go. Very nice. And all of the leaves haven't turned yet. Wow, what beauty. All right, this may be the last view. This is the Nolichucky River into Erwin. And the elevation here, I've just dropped 1,000 feet from where we camped last night. Seems longer than that. Been going downhill since close to 9. All right, let's get to Erwin. All right, walking up on Uncle Johnny's. As I get closer to Uncle Johnny's, I see a bunch of panhandlers up here. I mean, they live in the Panhandle.
Actually, you have 10 bucks, brother?
What's that?
You have 10 bucks?
Let me check. There's just a little bit more trail. Oh, I'm supposed to be on the other side of this. Don't know what I'm doing. This trail, the AT runs across here, and my car is parked just down at the end.